Hey folks, I am going to video how I change a crankcase ventilator filter, and it's a CCV, I think's the initials for it. And the reason I'm doing this for you is because I had to change mine. This is a Cat 306, I think maybe called a CR, and I'm getting the warning on the maintenance I need to change it. So I said, all right, might as well change my oil and change everything else and get this done. So I'm not a mechanic, and I'm not really that mechanical, but I'm learning this stuff. And so it's time to change the CCV filter. And you think, well, that looks simple enough because right there's the cap. It says that's the part number 421-1888, which is what I have right here. It looks like that. But there's also an O-ring. It's pretty good size, so it's a little confusing. I figured just screw this off or pop it off and away you go. But nope, that's not what happens. Matter of fact, underneath there is your, I don't know what they call it, but it's the rubber thing that actually creates the pressure, or has the pressure of it to regulates it. So I took it off, took it out. Hopefully I put it back in right. Knowing me, I didn't, but hopefully I did. But anyway, I searched everywhere, and I could not find. I could find it for diesel engines and trucks and all this stuff, but nowhere in the cat world or YouTube or Google or anything else could I find a simple how do you change this filter, which seems odd because you can find everything else. So I'm going to make it so for the next guy who comes along, looks at it, and if I screw it up, you'll see what I screw up. We're going to do this together. So I think what I figured out, since this is not right, that this basically, because it's ribbed, basically screws off. Actually it does, but it looks like I need to take this off first, unclamp this and drop it down. And so because I have done this on the fly here and I'm holding the camera, I'm gonna stop the camera and then I'll start it back if I can. Or actually I might just see if I can make this thing work. So if I can, let's see, let's just do that. All right, while we're here, I'll just see if I can do it one-handed. Simple enough, obviously. Drop this down and then get this off. All right, and now this should just screw off. So it is, sound like it's, well, I'll say that. Yeah, let's screw it. Is it coming? Yeah, it's coming. I think it's coming. Yeah, okay, anyway. So I think it is pretty simple. Just, hell, a little bit of help from, you know, what's going on out there. Voila, a little bit of oil in there. Put this up here somewhere. Reminder to self, don't forget to clean that up when you get done. All right. And I'm guessing that I got a filter right here. I would be guessing right. That's pretty nasty, but since it's oil and oil related, I guess that's all right. Let's get rid of it. All right, we'll set the phone down for a second here. Doesn't look like there's a top or bottom there. They look to be universal. I'm gonna open this one up, show it to you. So what I'm looking at here, they look to be the same. Let's see if one, nope, let's see if that would be correct. Well, the interesting thing is though, I have this O-ring. Oh shit, I had an O-ring. Oh, here it is. But I don't see an O-ring on that bad boy. Oh yeah, there it is. It's there. So okay. All right. So let's get this up in there. I can't believe it's this damn simple. Maybe it's too simple. Maybe they figured nobody's stupid enough not to be able to figure this out, and then they didn't know I was alive. All right. So I'm gonna set the phone back down again. And I'll talk to you as we go. I'm basically replacing the O-ring at this point. Say I am. I'll be right back. All right. Get this O-ring off. No problem there. Get a little oil on it, I assume, like we would anything else. Get it back on. Sorry, I'm not a professional YouTuber. All right, I got that done. Pretty straightforward now at this point. I'm gonna screw this back in. I got the new O-ring on there. Easier said than done, huh? I'm gonna put the phone down again. Get started rethreaded there. Being difficult. There it is. All right. I also see that, I guess you probably hand tighten it's enough, but I see that, which is what I'm doing, all that fussing and grunting and stuff going on there. Tighten it by hand. But there is a, at the bottom, at the base, I'll show it to you, where you could do a wrench there to help tighten it up. So I'm gonna cheat and use a pair of pliers for this particular. That's pretty tight, so I'm gonna go with it. Put the tube back on. Cinch back up. Shit, excuse me. That's done. So it really is that simple. I see I'm looking 8 minutes and 27, so 8 minutes and 30 seconds. It took me to change it. Probably could have shaved 3 or 4 minutes off of that if I weren't videoing and talking and everything. So, well, it looks like it's done, and I got all my other oils and all changed, so I'm back in business. Glad I got that done. I can reset that. Things have been bugging me to death for maintenance on that. All right, guys, that's how you change a crankcase ventilation filter on a Cat 306. And looking at the other videos, looks like the 305, 304s, all the minis are pretty similar to that. So, all right. Good luck out there.